What are some good questions to ask, Molly? Like, what do people need to consider, when visiting CCRCs and how to make that decision?
Absolutely. So again, it's really critical that you take a look at the levels of care that can be provided at that CCRC. So if you know that you have a family history of, and this is really bleak, but if you know you have a family history of dementia, you might want to look that there are support services offered for memory loss.
Yeah.
If you find that you're looking at independent living, but you may have a Parkinson's diagnosis, take a look to make sure that that home meets ADA requirements. So in the event that someday you would need more assistance, that home is fit for you so we can support that aging in place that we were referencing earlier.
Yeah.
You want to be able to be sure that any service can be provided to you in that home. So that is a great thing to be able to look for. Ask about cost, because again, a lot of times you'll find that there are some communities that will take a large sum of money up front, but then there are some that just do rentals monthly. Do you have a long-term care insurance policy? I'm telling you what, when we find that we have new clients who are looking to make a move to the community, if they have a long-term care insurance policy, that really sets us up to be able to say yes. To be able to serve these individuals because there's a financial cushion there. So whatever happens, you have a sense of security knowing that I have the funds to be able to take care of myself.
Right. There's guarantees and predictability there, right?
100%. Yeah. Yes. Also the food. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Kelly,
I was just going to say, what about food?
You got to make sure there's good food there. Think about that. If you're living an average of 7 healthy years longer, you want to make sure that the food is nourishing and life-giving and delicious and fun. And that there's a social and environmental aspect to that too. Yeah. That is so, so, so important. So ask for a meal with your tour. I bet they'll give you one.
Absolutely. And with that food, Molly, do you generally see that every meal is provided, or you can pick and choose? Like, I only want lunch or dinner. I can do my own breakfast. And then, there are prices associated with just 2 out of 3 meals and not all 3 meals. How does that usually work?
Sure. So Kelly, of course, when you're making a move to the community, you have to think about financially. You're paying for your rent or your lease. You're paying for that, but there are services that you can purchase on top of, and food happens to fall in that category.
Okay.
And making sure that you get a pricing list. Now, again, the nonprofits are typically going to tend to be a little bit more economical with those costs, where a for-profit might charge just a little bit more.
Yeah,
it all depends on what you're looking for. Yes.
Sure.